What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about all of the new Tacticians cards added into NBA 2K25 MyTEAM today. Talking about who is worth picking up for your team. Remember, the diamonds in this set also are going to be free. So keep that in the back of your mind. Hopefully we see some good diamonds because you'll be able to grind it for a pack for you guys as well. Again, as we do dive into this thing, if you are new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. I really do appreciate all of the recent support on the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank each and every one of you guys. Starting with Dino Radja. Look, in the past, we've seen some great Dino Radja cards. This card is not one of them. And again, I've liked Dino cards in the past. This one's only got 55 speed, 55 three balls, 76 speed. Defensively is horrible. This card is a diamond that literally looks like a ruby. I mean, I don't even know how else to phrase it. He's a diamond that looks like a ruby. The card is not good whatsoever. I don't know how to hype this card up. I genuinely don't. Card's not good. If you want to run Dino, do what you guys ultimately got to do. But I'm telling you, Dino Radja is bad. And so, like, if you this card, honestly, this card looks like a maybe even a sapphire. He is absolutely horrible. Scola up next. Honestly, we see a big upgrade in Scola. Now, am I saying the card's perfect? No. He's only 6'9". 7-foot wingspan is nice. 85 three ball is nice. It's just he's too slow and not super tall. You know, obviously 6'9". Not super quick, not super fast on the court. Like, the card is good, but again, he's not perfect. Wish he was a little bit faster. Defensively, he doesn't really do anything at all for you on the field, or on the court. Sorry, I do college football too. On the court, he doesn't do a whole lot for you, but at least he's gonna green shots. He has the default swing base, which is relatively smooth. He's got, an 85 three ball, which, again, I can't really complain about whatsoever. When I'm looking at Scola, especially compared to, like, Dino, he blows Dino out of the water, and it's not particularly close. Like, Scola is definitely playable. He is definitely a solid card offensively on the court. The problem really is his defense. 6'9", defensive stats, horrible. Next up, Goran Dragic. Probably your best diamond today. I don't even think it's particularly close. Dragic base, I don't know how smooth that's going to be. It has been smooth in the past. 92 three ball, 92 speed defensively, an 87 perimeter solid. Gonna knock down shots, Hall of Fame shifty shooter. Like, he doesn't look great, but like, he looks like a card if you get him as a diamond that is gonna be able to play on the court for you. So, am I gonna sit up here and act like Goran Dragic, is that better than Marcus Smart? No, because he's not. But he's not a bad point guard on this game whatsoever. John Stockton, pink diamond up next. I can't hype this card up. John Stockton, and I don't want to be too mean, is an absolute garbage man on this game. Goran Dragic is better than John Stockton. Now, I know badge-wise, you're probably like, well, John Stockton's good badges. Look, his release isn't great. Normal dribble style is not ideal. I have a hard time seeing why people or how people can even hype up this John Stockton card. He's genuinely not good. Do want to make a side note, out of the diamond option pack, if you grind for it, I'd get Goran Dragic, although I don't think he's worth it. Khris Middleton up next. I genuinely believe this when I say that this Khris Middleton is probably your best or one of the best cards that you guys can get today. And I don't even think Khris Middleton's perfect. 6'7", can play shooting guard, 95 three ball, 86 speed, wish I was higher, defensively okay, dunking wise not great. But he at least comes with Hall of Fame on-ball menace. He at least offensively gives you a lot of shooting ability. Is the Khris Middleton release great? Not really. I mean, he's fine. He's just a fine card. But he's not great. And so if Khris Middleton ends up being expensive, I want you guys to know he's probably not worth the price tag on him, but he's fine. Objectively, he's fine. I can't hate on Khris Middleton a whole ton. I think he's one of your better cards that you are going to see today. Darrell Griffith up next. 92 three ball, 94 speed. Perimeter's okay. Interior's okay. Good speed, good dunking. But he's got 6 Hall of Famers with 14 golds at 6'7" at this stage and can't play point guard. Or 6'4", sorry. At this stage, you can't play point guard. How am I supposed to like this card? And I know he's faster than Middleton, but defensively, Middleton blows this card out of the water. I'm sorry, if you like Darrell Griffith, I can't hype him up. He does have the Pro 2 leaner, which is nice, but he's just too undersized, and badge-wise, he's not good enough to play. Darrell Griffith, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and hype up a garbage man. Pau Gasol up next. The problem for Pau Gasol is really with that speed. If his speed wasn't this low and his release was not on slow, I wouldn't hate Pau Gasol. But you're looking at two of the most important things for a card in the game, speed and the release, and Pau's horrible in those couple of categories. Now, I will say, badge-wise, he is one of the most complete big men in this game. 14 Hall of Famers with 22 on gold, very balanced overall card. But if a card is this slow at an 80 speed, and when I say this slow, he's a Galaxy Opal, guys. Like, he shouldn't be having an 80 speed as a Galaxy Opal. When he has an 80 speed, when his release is on slow, you can't hype up Pau Gasol. You just can't. And I'm sorry to Pau Gasol, but I just can't sit there and hype up a card like it. I just don't think that this card is going to be worth the amount of coins he's going for. I don't think if you pick up Pau Gasol, you're going to like this card whatsoever. Marc Gasol, on the other side, is better than Pau Gasol. Why? He's got more Hall of Famers, 16 Hall of Famers, way more Hall of Fame defensive badges, 78 speed, not ideal, but he's got at least a release on normal timing, which it's not a great release, but at least it's on normal timing, 93 speed, great defensively. And honestly, if you look at him compared to Pau Gasol, which I have to do, they play the same positions, look at the defense. Marc Gasol defensively is so much better than Pau. And so, you know, we have seen, I think, Marc Gasol cards in the past that have been 7-1. This Marc Gasol card is only 6'11". That hurts his value a little bit. So, I have a hard time hyping Marc Gasol up too much either. I know he's a Galaxy Opal. I know defensive badges are fantastic as well. But as far as a complete picture, when you're looking at some of the best Galaxy Opals in the game, Gasol is not great. And I know I've said this in the past, but like, I know on Tuesday you can pick your pink diamond, pick your Galaxy Opal, pick your diamond. Yeah, spend $50, you get a garbage man, kind of a garbage man in Khris Middleton, and then a Galaxy Opal garbage man in Marc Gasol who's not very good. Then we see Manu Ginobili, who is probably the worst Galaxy Opal that came out in this set. Release-wise, not great. Movement-wise, not good. Defensively, not good. The only good thing about Manu Ginobili is the 96 speed. It's the only positive thing that I can say about Manu Ginobili. Everything else about this card is so lackluster. His release, lackluster. The defensive badges, lackluster. The playmaking is good on the card, for sure. But that's not enough to play Manu. It's just not. And so, like, genuinely, I kind of mentioned this last night. But when I'm looking at this set, and I know for $50 you're going to be able to pick an option pack of all of these cards, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. This set today, I think for the time, we're nearly in February, has got to be the worst set of the entire year. Now, I will say this. If you can grind for a free diamond and get him, I think it's tough between Scola with a decent release and Goran Dragic. I do think Dragic is probably the right option because he is actually decent at 6'4". I think he's going to be able to at least hold it down. I don't think the card is great, though. But that's maybe the only positive, somewhat positive I can take away from this is you can grind for a free diamond card. And no, I don't love the diamond card, but at least you can get a free card. As far as an overall drop, I think Khris Middleton's the best card in the drop because at least he gets the Hall of Fame on-ball menace and he's got a 95 3-ball, which is one of the best in the game. But yeah, man, this drop is not great. That's all I've really got for you. None of these cards are worth it, genuinely. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.